First here this half hour, working through a worker shortage. The U.S. Bureau of Labor says in August there were more than 10 million job openings. That includes more than 250,000 here in North Carolina. At the same time, many workers are quitting their jobs, some in search of better pay and better benefits. As WCNC Charlotte's Indira Esquiva shares, that's playing out right here in Charlotte.
This McDonald's in Charlotte was one of 10 locations across the country where protesters asked for, among other things, higher pay. This comes at a time when it seems that workers have more power to make demands. Look around and it's hard to miss. There are a lot of places hiring right now. Today in Charlotte, Bojangles held a job fair, hiring on the spot for hundreds of openings.
Fight for 15! Fight for 15! Fight for 15!
A group of protesters also gathered outside of a McDonald's on Beatties Ford Road Tuesday asking for higher pay.
If the pandemic didn't show anything else, it showed that people who were already struggling, how much they were actually truly struggling with.
There seems to be a shift in the power dynamic between employers and employees. The U.S. Bureau of Labor says in August, more than 4 million Americans quit their jobs. Faced with worker shortages, experts say companies are having to meet workers' demands.
Employers are begging for people.
David Hollers is with the Centralina Workforce Development, an employment agency serving 8 counties outside of Charlotte.
I think the pandemic and the lockdown last year really taught a lot of folks that maybe they've got other priorities in their lives.
Hollers says this is a great time for employees to seize opportunities like starting a new career or going back to school. He does not believe this workforce shortage will last forever.
But I've been in the business long enough to know things happen in cycles, and we'll go through another cycle. We will not have employers begging for people.
David Hollers also told me companies are in a tough position right now. Prices on goods and materials are going up, and it's getting harder to hire workers, which means they are having to make some hard decisions. In Charlotte, Indira Esquiva, WCNC Charlotte.
Indira, thank you. And likely here, a major reason that people want to be paid more in our area, a lack of affordable housing throughout the county. The cost of monthly rent in Mecklenburg has increased about $30 a year, but at the same time, minimum wage has stayed the same. $7.25 an hour. In fact, the report estimates that a person making minimum wage would need to work 116 hours a week just to afford a one-bedroom apartment.